Welcome to Darwin. Just flew here from Cairns. About a 2.5 hour flight. Pouring rain here, but hopefully that will stop. I'm going to be here for about almost 2 weeks. See several national parks. Beautiful area up here in northern Australia, the north central part of Australia. Hello, I made the 2-hour drive from Darwin to Litchfield National Park. Fly just flew in my face. It's the rainy season, so I am going to try and see stuff while it's not raining. It looks like it's about to start pouring, but hopefully it won't for a while. I had to drive through a few flooded roads to get here, and I have a tiny car, so I'm hoping I can make it back to the place where I'm staying before the big rains hit. So let's check out Florence's Falls first. That's where I'm headed. Wow, that is awesome. That's Florence Falls. It's running really good now. They've had a ton of rain, so it's really flowing. Most times you're actually allowed to swim in this, but they say no swimming now because it's too rough. Although I did see some people just coming out of there from swimming, so I guess some people aren't listening. And here comes the rain. At least I was able to see this. I'm very happy. Florence Falls is Bewley Rock Hole, another good place to swim. However, they are not letting me swim because they say it's dangerous. This is Bewley Rock Hole, normally a very popular swimming spot, but not right now. There's nobody here but me. It's very rough. If you went in there, you'd probably be risking your life. There's the steps that go into the swimming hole. And you can see if you went in there right now, you'd be like going into a washing machine. Probably not a good idea. So here's a more serene part where you probably could swim now. This doesn't look too bad. Out there doesn't look too bad. I wouldn't want to go up there though. This is the little MG that I rented, and I'll show you what I'm dealing with when it comes to flooded roads. This car's barely making it through now, so if it rains more, I doubt I'll be able to get back down here. That's what I just drove through. I know it doesn't look that bad from here, but it's a tiny car, so it came up to like the middle of the wheels. Don't want to risk it. Okay, just drove another 8 kilometers or so to see the termite mounds. And if you think these are going to be like little anthills, you are sadly mistaken. Look at the size of these things. This thing has to be at least 8 feet tall and about 5 feet wide. And it's made by termites, and they're all over the place. Look how many of them there are. That goes way back there. And they're all huge. I just looked the other way and there's even more over here. It's like a graveyard. It says some of these termite mounds are 5 meters high. That's over 15 feet. That's incredible. There's a huge one back there. That's built by what's called the cathedral termites, because they're mounds look like cathedrals, really. And then these closer ones are built by magnetic termites. They're different breeds and a different way of building these things. This is a cathedral termite mound. It's on the other side of the parking lot. I didn't even see it here. I almost left without seeing it. It's huge. This one's about 4 meters high, or 12 feet. It's gigantic. Here's another one. I'm going to try to show you how big this one is. It's incredible. This was built by termites. So this is like the only restaurant within 20 miles of here. So kind of had to eat here because there's no grocery stores around either. And I got myself a chili prawn linguine, which actually smells really good. And that's a pint of Victoria Bitter, or VB, which I love. That was so delicious, I almost want to eat those shrimp tail shells just to get the flavor. For a place that's this remote, that was incredibly good. outside my window. Good morning. My plan was to go see some waterfalls today, but there's the road, and this little car ain't gonna get across that. So it's time for plan B. It's just done nothing but rain since I've been here. Came to the same place for dinner that I came last night because slim pickings around here, but this pizza is really, really good. It's the Supreme Pizza. It's got meat and vegetables on it. Really good. Good morning. This is what the weather's been like most of the time I've been here. Haven't been able to go anywhere, do anything. My suggestion is if you're coming to Litchfield National Park, don't come during the wet season. One more dinner at this place. Same place I was at before. It's the first time I've been out all day because it's been raining all day, but finally got a little break in the rain. Got a chili prawn pizza and a VB. Another excellent meal at Little Ripper Cafe and Bar and Bistro. This place calls itself the best pub in the scrub, and I think they're right. Food's really good, beer's really good. Like it. This is the place I've been staying the last 3 nights. Really nice cabin here in the middle of nowhere by Litchfield National Park. It's actually in the national park. It's a really nice place. There's the cabin from the outside. Got a nice garden. Also has a kitchen over there, which I didn't use. And then has a little pool, which I also didn't use because it's just been raining the whole time. But the problem here now is I'm just kind of stuck here because the roads are flooded and I can't get out. I was supposed to go to Catherine today, but I canceled that because all the roads are flooded. And now I'm just gonna go back to Darwin, but the owner of this place just said that I won't be able to get out with this little car that I have. So I'm gonna have to wait a little while. Well, this is what we're dealing with on the road right now. It says the road is closed. I'm not sure if I can make it through that or not. I'm gonna go see how deep it is. This is crazy. That is accurate. I may be stuck here tonight. This was my alternative way out, and I can't get out this way either. It's just so flooded. This isn't that deep, but it's just flowing really fast. This little car, I'm not sure I can make it. It's probably not worth the risk. Came back to the other place, see if it's any better, but it's really not. See the gauge there. It's up to almost 0.4 meters, which I think is above my tires, so it's not worth it. I'm heading back to the place that I stayed last night because I got nowhere else to go, and he said I could stay there for free tonight if I need to, which is very nice of him. But I went a little past it just to see what the road was like past it, and look at this. This is insane. It's like a river through the road. This is crazy. Unbelievable. Kangaroos out here. Finally made it to Darwin. I had to wait until the alternate road cleared up. The original road never cleared up. But I finally made it out of there. Made it to Darwin. Now I'm gonna find some food. Checked into my Airbnb. We're good. My Airbnb host recommended this place for good Asian food. I got noodles. I think they're called Ho Fun. I'm not positive. And this is a VB. That's pretty good. Not the best I ever had, but not bad. Good morning. Stuck in Darwin for a couple days. I don't say stuck, it's not a bad town. I'm gonna walk around and see what there is to see. At least it's not raining here. And then after a couple days, I can go to Kakadu National Park. So hopefully that will not be flooded like the other places were. I'm going to check this place out. They got some cool stuff here. Here's a giant clam. And then these are giant snails from the ocean. They said these snails grow to 60 centimeters long. Pretty big. It's a big termite mound like the ones I saw in Litchfield. That one's probably about 15 feet tall, like the one I saw out in the wild. They had a huge cyclone here in 1974, and this part of the exhibit commemorates it. This is a car from then with this lovely message on it. And then this was a railroad signal tower that used to look like this. And the wind was so strong it bent it over. And that's steel. That's unbelievable. They said the winds were 200 miles an hour. It's a pretty good museum. I liked it. And it was free. So if you're in Darwin, it's a good thing to do. Spent a couple hours in there. It's really interesting. This is just outside the museum. probably the coolest water tower I've ever seen. I tried this place for dinner. Looks very authentic. Got good reviews on Google. Let's check it out. This looks awesome. That was delicious, so flavorful and so authentic. Really loved it. Here we go again, trying to go to Kakadu National Park, and there's the road. I have to turn around to see if there's another way. Hopefully there's another way. Well, I made it through that flood and got to Kakadu National Park. So I was really hesitant to go through that flooded area, but a truck, like a pickup truck, came the other way, and the guy rolled down his window and said, "Your car can make it, just take it slow." So I did, and I made it through that, and then I had to go through 3 more of them. But I was really nervous, but I made it through. Hopefully there's no more of them. We'll find out. I made it to the Bawali Visitor Center at Kakadu National Park, and this does not look good. I'm having dinner at the hotel restaurant because there's really nothing else around. I might be eating here for the next 4 nights. I got the chicken parmesan, which in Australia is more like a chicken cordon bleu because they put ham on it. And I got this white rabbit, which I think is my favorite beer in Australia right now. Good morning. Can't get around the roads of the park, so I'm going to take a flight around the park. Kind of expensive, but an hour long. Get to see all the stuff I won't be able to see on the ground. So it should be awesome. I got the co-pilot seat. That was amazing. Made my trip to Kakadu worthwhile. I thought I wasn't going to be able to see anything, and I pretty much saw everything from that flight. It cost about 260 Australian dollars, which is about, I guess, about 180 US dollars. Totally worth it if you got the money to do it. It was amazing. This is my beer of choice for dinner. It's pretty good. I got the barramundi burger, which is basically a fish sandwich. Barramundi is a fish they have here in Australia. That's a dingo. That's a jabiru bird. It's gigantic. The wingspan is about 8 feet. Really amazing. Huge bird. Look how big those wings are. Good morning. The plan was to go hiking today, but I just drove about a half an hour to try to get to the hike, and about 2 kilometers before where the hike was, the road was flooded and I couldn't get through. So I had to come all the way back. It wasn't a total loss though. I did see jabiru birds and dingo and cockatoos and kangaroos, so that was pretty cool. But okay, so I waited a few hours and the water receded on some of the roads, so at least I'm able to get to this. Now we're Lanja Lookout Walk. Well, that's the trail, so my plans have been scuttled once again. This is a cool rock formation, gotta give you that. One more shot here at a hike. This one I was able to get to. This is the Murray Lookout. Hopefully it's good. It says it's moderate to difficult. There's the green ants. I heard they're nasty and they bite. I've reached my destination. Hopefully I can see stuff over these trees. I guess we'll find out. Can't see a lot, only little glimpses here and there, but there's one cool rock formation. Saw a lot of that yesterday on the flight. This will give you an idea of just how vast Kakadu is. It's bigger than some countries. This hike wasn't that hard. It took about half an hour to get up here. Now I got to go back down. But a lot of it's overgrown and the views aren't that great, but I'll take what I can get during the wet season. But I'm going to show you something that makes it all worthwhile for me. That is one of the coolest spiders I've ever seen. Actually, there's a couple more. There's one there. There's one there. But this is the big mama here. This is my beer of choice for dinner. Pretty good. I got the pulled pork pizza. It's pretty good, but the crust is underdone. But the flavor's good.
The next day.
Last night here, got a banh mi Vietnamese sandwich. And another 150 lashes beer, which I really liked. It's a flying fox. Big bat. That is so cool, right outside my hotel room. So I'm done here in Kakadu, heading back to Darwin. About a 2.5 hour drive. My advice to anyone who's thinking about coming to the Northern Territory of Australia during the rainy season is don't. You're severely limited on what you can see. Most of the stuff is closed. I saw maybe 20% of what I wanted to see. So I'm going to have to come back here, in like May or June some year and see more of what I want to see. I wouldn't say that this was a total waste, but like I said, severely limited on what I could see. So I'm going to come back again during the dry season. I'm in Charles Darwin National Park, and that is the city of Darwin right there. Very nice view of it from here. It's a World War II bunker. There's a bunch of them in this park. It's a crocodile burger. I've never had crocodile before. Pretty good. If you told me it was chicken, I would believe you. It doesn't taste much different because it's dressed up pretty much, so that covers up a lot of the taste.